An electrical engineer is someone who designs and develops new electrical systems, solves problems, and tests equipment. They study and apply the physics and mathematics of electricity, electromagnetism, and electronics to both large and small-scale systems to process information and transmit energy. Today on 48 Hours, we'll be looking at the career of an electrical engineer. 48 Hours, own your future. Thapelo describes herself as a God-fearing young lady who is patient and understanding. Her mum is her best friend, and she loves electrical engineering because she wants to challenge the status quo that this is a male-dominated career. She wants to be an electrical engineer so that she can design and modify all sorts of equipment.
I'm Thapelo and I'm 19 years old from Boksburg. I'm passionate about art, theatre, environment, and I would say I am more passionate about young women who are doing art for themselves. I enjoy reading. I love dancing because music just gives me that vibe that say like, girl, just dance. I'm currently doing my N3 electrical. My favorite subjects would be maths and science. My career of interest would be electrical engineering because it's the application of maths and science and solving problems. On the show today, I'm hoping to gain more knowledge about the electrical engineer, and I'm eager to learn. Now I'm on my way to meet my mentor, Harris, who's an electrical engineer. Come with me, guys.
Harris is an electrical engineer who is fascinated with engineering in general. He loves working with machines, and the highlight of his day is seeing the smile on someone's face after he's fixed something for them. Let's meet him in person.
Hello.
I'm Thapelo.
My name is Harris. Welcome. We've been expecting you.
Thank you so much for having me. So my first question would be, how did you get into electrical engineering?
Okay, I got into electrical engineering after completion of a comprehensive apprenticeship program. When I joined the company that I'm currently working for, they have got a power generation division, so I got involved in the power generation division where we are responsible for repairs and maintenance of generators.
Why are you passionate about this career?
I'm generally passionate about engineering as a whole. Anything that moves, that makes things move, I'm very interested. When I met Thapelo this morning, she was energetic and ready to explore the industry.
What are your day-to-day requirements of your job?
On an average day at work, I assist our technicians with technical troubleshooting and problem-solving issues in the field for our products that we cater for.
What personality traits do I need for this job?
To begin with, you must be passionate about engineering, and you must also be self-driven and must be able to work under pressure.
What are the highlights and challenges for you in this career?
My highlights for this career is when I'm able to assist somebody in resolving an issue, and the challenge is if you face a problem that you are unable to resolve or that takes you longer to resolve.
Thank you so much for answering my questions. May you please show me some work experience?
With pleasure. Off we go.
Coming up after the break, Thapelo experiences what it's like to work as an electrical engineer in a factory. Welcome back. Before the break, we met Thapelo, who wants to be an electrical engineer. We introduced her to her mentor, Harris, who's going to give her some experience working in a factory. Let's see how they're getting on.
Okay, Kamo, part of my day-to-day duties is to come to sites like this with installations like this. They have got standby generators, like for this facility. They've got 2 of them. So the purpose of these generators is to supply power in the event that they lose the utility. Part of my day-to-day duties is to go out to sites and carry out troubleshooting and repairs on sites like this, on generators like this. Now let me go and show you the switch gear. Okay. Come on, as you can see, this is our control system, and over that side is our switchgear for this facility. So as you can see, we've got 2 utilities coming in. So right now our utilities are available. In the event that we lose any one of the utilities, the control system has got capability now to start the generators, and then it can close the breakers for the generators and have the generators supply power to the building. And in the event that the power comes back again, it also has got intelligence that it switches off the generators and puts back to the utility supply. So all this is done automatically without any human interaction. Let me take you over now to the switchgear. Right, come on. This is our switchgear room. As you can see here, we've got our mains 1 that is closed, so that is telling us right now that we are supplying power to the facility from the utility. And we have got our GM1, you can see it's open, that tells us that the generators are running. So currently we are supplying this facility with the utility. So we've got the similar setup on the other side, as we have got 2 incomers that is coming in and supplying to the building. So everything that happens in this switchgear room there's always feedback to the master controller. So let's go have a chat. I've got a task for you. For the work experience, what we did with Thapelo was we took care to our generators that are the standby power for this facility. We went through the steps, what happens in the event that we have a power failure, and how the generators start, and in the event that the utility comes back, how the generators are stopped. Kamo, from what you have learned today about generators, we've got a generator here. It is not starting, it's got a fault. So your task today is to troubleshoot and find out why it's not starting. So safety first, I'm gonna give you your gloves and your goggles.
Firstly, I had to first check the generator. It wasn't working. So I had to check around the generator itself, and the battery seemed to be fine. And I went back and checked if the motor was working, but still it wasn't working. So I had to check what the fault was and try and reset the generator for it to start working. Still not working. There seems to be a fault code 1433, so I'm just gonna troubleshoot. Possible causes seem to be the stop button has been activated, and also faulty connections or faulty emergency stop switch. I'm going to try starting it again. The work experience has been amazing because I went out to see the huge generators, which is something I've never seen before. And to me, it's very exciting. And obviously, when you see something for the first time, knowing exactly that you're going to work with it sometime as life goes on, it's so amazing. So I had a great experience, and yeah, my knowledge, it has grown, I would say. The fault is reset, and we're going to try and start the generator.
Manual first. For the task, she first had to do some visual inspections around the generator, of which did not resolve the problem. She carried out troubleshooting steps. The first attempt was not successful, but she went and consulted again with further troubleshooting steps, whereby she was able to resolve the problem.
It's the end of my first day at 48 hours, and I am feeling super happy, and I'm just excited for tomorrow.
For all the young viewers at home wanting to become electrical engineers, my encouragement today is that you need to study hard, you need to work hard. The world needs more engineers, we need more people like you.
Coming up after the break, Thapelo gets to meet an entrepreneur, Thapelo, who runs his own electrical engineering company. Thapelo pitches her idea to him. Let's hope he likes it. Welcome back. Before the break, we met Thapelo, who's passionate about electrical engineering. We introduced her to Harris, who showed her the ins and outs of this industry. Now we introduce her to entrepreneur Thapelo, who's running his own electrical engineering company. Before we meet him, let's see how Thapelo felt about her first day on the job.
I've had an amazing first day at 48 hours, and just when I thought it couldn't get any better, 48 hours hooked me up with a real go-getter. I'm on my way to meet Thapelo, who's an electrical engineer, and I'm hoping to learn more on the business side about electrical engineering. Come with me, guys.
48 Hours went behind the scenes to give our candidate the lowdown on who she's about to meet.
Swelile Engineering and Project, it was established in 2015 by two brilliant professionals, which is myself, Thapelo Kunene, and my business partner, Ngobi Mfeka. We both share the same vision, so we basically wanted to change the game and also show the world that it is possible, especially for junior or black individuals, that they can go into business, and then electrical engineering, it's something that can be done and can be achieved as well. I developed an interest at a very early age. I was 10 years old, and I got the inspiration from my father, who was an electrician at the time. So I used to assist him on weekends and also during school holidays to basically perform electrical installations. And then after matric, basically that was the career that I had chosen, where I studied towards electrical engineering, and now I'm qualified as an electrical technologist. There's different specialties that you can venture into, but more what we are doing electrical engineering, which in layman terms, it's basically about performing engineering, ensuring that basically the design is sound, it's safe, and it's safe to people and also to the environment. It does have its own challenges, but at the end of the day, when the task is complete, when basically you've applied your mind and come up with a solution, it does give you a lot of satisfaction when basically everything is working well, like a well-oiled machine. When we started this business, basically we wanted to see it grow and also provide employment opportunities to the youth, and also empower the previously disadvantaged people like myself, and also to prove to basically the nation that it is possible, coming up as a young engineer, to basically venture into business and actually make it work sustainable and create job opportunities. What inspires me is basically the team that I work with. They are professionals, and then they basically work to the best of their abilities, and nothing is challenging for Swelile and also myself. So basically that passion that everyone has in the team, it basically gives me joy and then aspires me to push beyond basically any scope that comes our way. In today's era, as we are heading towards the fourth industrial revolution, more as an electrical engineer, you need to be well acclimatized within the space of computers as well, because merely a simple protection relay, in order to interrogate, in order to work on it, you basically need to have some know-how on the computer aided software and so forth. My message would be, it's an exciting journey as well as a career, and one basically can grow and specialize in the different equipment. Yeah, it's a lifelong journey, it's a lifelong career, and it brings both challenges as well as opportunities.
So thank you so much for having me today. My first question would be, what inspired you to have your own business?
To work for ourselves, to create employment opportunities for the nation, especially young aspiring engineers like yourself, and also to prove to the world that, you know, electrical engineering, as much as it's got the different spheres from ranging from power cables, from switchgear, from protection relays. All of these, they require a certain skill from an individual. It is something that can be done, and of course the two of us, Ngobi and myself, we are also human just like everyone else, and we wanted basically to be free and be able to show the world that basically being an entrepreneur is possible, starting from nothing and making something out of nothing.
What sets your business apart from the rest?
I can say we basically have the required professional skills, and it's very few individuals or businesses that have such a niche skill like ourselves.
What were the challenges of starting your own company?
One, you have to build your brand, and then two, you need to have sustainable income. So more as a black business where you are unknown, and then your competence, your capability is questionable, you sort of have to come from the back end, prove yourself that you can do the work, and also market yourself. So it's not only about knowing how to do the work, it's also, as an entrepreneur, being able to reach out, go to the different industries, present yourself, show them what your capabilities are, and then also, furthermore, do not compromise on quality of your workmanship. I think basically from there, if you don't compromise on such and leave a good reputation, then people will always call you back for the services that you provide.
Did you have any fears when starting your own company?
Yes, definitely. There will be those doubts because you're not sure whether you'll be sustainable, whether you'll grow. And basically it's all about putting the effort and dedication and making a success out of everything. Kamo is a young lady with lots of ambition as well as motivation. So I think with her passion and also eagerness to learn, I think she'll make it well in the electrical engineering industry, and with proper guidance and support, I think yes, she'll turn out to be one of the greatest engineers that we have in the country.
What have been the highlights and challenges for you in the business?
I'll start with the highlights. I think as of 31 July 2020, we'll be approaching the 5-year anniversary in business. We've grown, our staff complement, we now have personnel, and the more opportunities are coming up with our clients, and this basically shows that through perseverance and also not compromising on the quality of workmanship, will ensure that we'll have a sustainable business.
How did you manage to run a business while having a family?
It's challenging, but also at the same time, it is manageable. Myself and Ngobi, we both have young families, young children. There is time for business, there is time for work, but also at the same time, there is a lot of time for family.
Any advice for me for starting my business in this career?
Of course, I would say at the beginning, it takes a toll on you as an individual, but at the same time, through perseverance, it's possible. It's good to start a business whereby you have the knowledge, you have the know-how of how to perform that particular scope. And then with that, I think it will take you far in terms of sustainability and ensuring that your business is alive at all times.
Sir, I have a business idea I would love to pitch to you.
Sure, you may go ahead.
So my business idea is to start a campaign to educate people about saving electricity. So what's your take, or can you just give me any ideas on how to start the campaign and how can you help me?
It's a good campaign, well thought of, looking at the current situation of the nation with regards to the power source in the country. I think often the load shedding, it's a reality. Every kilowatt that is spent, it cannot be returned, so it needs to be conserved. So I think, yes, it's something that can work, and more what we need to work on. Of course, we are willing to assist you in basically moving forward with this campaign. The idea at the end of the day is to educate and also ensure everyone is aware of how to save electricity. And then basically we need to come with key areas on how we can go about doing such. The idea of creating an awareness towards saving electricity in the country, I think it's relevant, and I think it's a message that needs to be sent out.
Thank you very much for your time, and I'm looking forward to working with you.
Thank you. With everything, it starts with an idea, and if it lands on the correct ears, it can take off and basically become a reality. I think she has planted the seed, and as Swelile Engineering and Projects, we are more than willing to assist her with our expertise, with what we know, with what's needed to basically take this forward. Of course, we'll not be doing the work for her, but we'll be coaching her, mentoring her, and guiding her towards reaching this goal that she has.
We've come to the end of a jam-packed 48 hours, but we'd like to do something that makes life just a wee bit better for Kamahelo.
Okay, Kamo, it was great to have you here with us today. And yeah, we have interest in supporting you further towards your campaign on creating an awareness on how to save electricity. So please do get in contact with us on how we can assist and make this vision of yours a reality. So I would like to give you an opportunity perhaps to do some in-service training at our facilities. We'll take you through to the different sites and give you more exposure towards electrical engineering, what it's about, what is it that we do.
Thank you so much for having me, and I'm looking forward to working with you. Thank you.
Sure, with pleasure.
Great news about today is that I have got an internship, and I'm so speechless. I have nothing to say, but I'm very appreciative. Thank you so much.
Kamo has come to the right place, and with our experience and also the activities that we're involved in, I'm 100% sure that we'll coach her towards achieving her career aspirations and also develop her into a full-blown electrical engineer.
It's been a lovely 48 hours, and with all the experience I've had, I feel very confident enough to say that electrical engineering is the career for me. I'd like to say thank you to my mentor Harris, also say thank you to Mr. Thapelo, and big thank you to 48 hours. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
If you want to be part of the 48-hour experience, contact us on our social media page, or if you're interested in more careers, go to our YouTube page and get inspired.
Kamo, your campaign idea is great. Move with it. We're looking forward to having you with us, and who knows, possibly one day you may end up being an employee at Swelile.